Okay, now we're making our way up the canyon. There's a lot of scenic spots along here. There's a giant rock. You know. Up there you can see a very big rock, imposing rock. Downstream the big giant rock here, and there's our rapids. The journey to Yosemite. Tourism in Yosemite began long before it became a national park. In the 1850s, daring visitors endured long days of rugged travel on foot and horseback. Indian trails led them to never-to-be-forgotten views of Yosemite. Entrepreneurs were soon competing to establish hotels and stage roads to cater to Yosemite-bound travelers. A rail line up the Merced Canyon to El Portal served passengers from 1907 to 1945. El Portal's where our hotel was back there, where we were looking at the rapids. The lure of falling water. Reports of fabulous waterfalls tempted tourists to make the long and arduous trek to Yosemite. Engravings of waterfalls were among the first views of most Yosemite ever published. And there you can see the people coming up on the train. California Magazine, pictures of Yosemite. And then again, here we have the creek and a beautiful waterfall up there. Wow, that's impressive. You see these sheer rock faces up on the side there. Great. Waterfalls of Yosemite Valley. Awanichi legend warns of the danger of approaching too near a waterfall. The story of Pohono Bridalveil Fall tells how an Indian woman fell into the creek and was swept over the waterfall, never to be seen again. Since then, Pohono has been dreaded as the home of a powerful spirit. And we'll be going to the that's the Bridalveil Fall there, and the Yosemite Fall. Nowhere else on Earth are there so many spectacular waterfalls in such a concentrated area. During the spring, torrents of water from melted snow thunder over Yosemite's precipices. By August, the ephemeral falls disappear. Others, like the cascades before you, dwindle to a mere trickle. So this is the Cascade Falls. Cascade Falls. Spectacular. These are beautiful flowers here. Great. This year they had an unusually heavy snowfall, up to 20 feet in the Sierra, so you can see way up in there, there's some waterfalls that normally don't even exist. See them up in there? Over here there's a sign that says, on this site, President Theodore Roosevelt sat beside a campfire with John Muir on May 17, 1903 and talked forest good. Muir urged the President to work for preservation of priceless remnants of America's wilderness. At this spot, one of our country's foremost conservationists received great inspiration. Towering mountains, evergreens.
Mountains on this side. And up there you can see another large cascading waterfall up there. At the top. Outstanding. Outstanding vistas.
This is the giant rock known as El Capitan. All these mountains were carved out of glaciers going down through the valley.
El Capitan. Beautiful. Here you can see the mist coming down through the trees. The mist from a river. Oh, El Capitan. Another spectacular waterfall here. See that? There. Up ahead you see Half Dome. That's about 8,000 feet. Still a little bit of snow on top of it, if you can see there. Beautiful. Again, caused by glaciers. And you can see the beautiful scenery here in Yosemite Valley. We're in Yosemite Village now, where the visitor center, etc. is. Little side view of Yosemite Falls there. Beautiful cascade up there. Now we're here at the visitor center in Yosemite Village. Oh, and the theater just below Yosemite Falls. Near the Awani unit, etc. Very nice. This says Big Tree Sequoia Dendron Giganteum. 9-foot section of a giant sequoia was cut 30 feet from the base of a tree that fell in Mariposa Grove in 1919. Annual rings show the tree to be 996 years old. Unbelievable. And here you can see various points in history, like Battle of Hastings, and how old the tree was at that time, if that was at that ring, and then you move out to the other rings. Magna Carta, 1215, Columbus, 1492. The Indian village of Awani. Here on the nice creek below Yosemite Falls. You can see up through the trees there. Nice babbling brook. It'll go down through the forest. There's the lower Yosemite Falls here. As it cascades down. If you move over this way, you can see both the upper Yosemite and lower Yosemite Falls. Upper Yosemite there. And the lower Yosemite. You can see both of them there. And a creek coming down through. And nice peaceful farming gardens here. Just below the Yosemite Falls.